there. Today I am testing out the new Ecamm Live Pro, and so I wanted to check this out. Let me see here. Internet connection is not fast enough. All right, let's look at, is there anything showing up online? Let me see here. And I don't know how I can tell if anyone is out there. Let's see. I think so. See if I can do it, but then pause the volume here. Okay. So let's take a peek. Oh, okay. So I got my first comment, Pokey Gangsters. Hey, how's it going? Can I show it on screen if I click on it? Let me see here. I don't know how to, oh, click to view. Add to broadcast. There we go. All right, we got our first comment on screen. Nice. Okay. So can you hear me? I guess is one of the first things. Okay, so all these comments are over here. Let's see how we can arrange this. All right, so hey, surprise, it's Sun. Good to see you. All right. So we are working with the new Ecamm. Can you hear me, first of all? How about we test that? Hey from Turks and Caicos. So if you guys are out there, can you give me a thumbs up that yes, that you can hear me? That would be awesome, because I never quite know, and I'm not wearing my headphones for this right now. So tell me that you can hear me. So I'm saying yes, and I'm saying hello, Jacob. Okay, you can hear us. Yes. Okay, awesome. Now I want to run a test, and how come I don't get that comment here? This is the first time I've ever been actually live streaming with the Ecamm Live software. I usually only have gone live through StreamYard for like the past few months or so. So I also want to try out something else. I want to try and play a song, and then you guys tell me if you can hear the song in it, okay? So let's try. I'm just going to try a song. Do you guys hear anything? You tell me. Oh, it looks like there's a huge delay though. You can hear the music? Awesome. Can you hear me while the music is also going? Can you hear me and the music? All right. Don't worry, YouTube. It's all coming from Audio Hero. It's all royalty free, so don't you dare ding me on this. I'll be really upset. Okay, sweet. So now I want to try and do some of these different views. So let's take a peek here at what we can do. So let's see here. Let's take this off of the screen. Okay, let's try. We're going to take off this, and we're going to add this one. Let's see. Nope. And now I'm going to try and do an overlay that is video. So hopefully it's going to come up and it's going to have a like, subscribe, and bell. So let's see if we get that. Like, subscribe, and bell. Like, subscribe, and bell. Is it looping or is it just like once? You guys are all my test guinea pigs, because did it only play one? I think it only played once. Okay. All right. So that looks like it played. Let's try. Let's see. Video and sound are clear and sharp. Yay. All right. Awesome. It's weird having the comments so many places though. Okay. I'm going to try one where I bring some of these comments on screen as well. Let me see what we can do here. So I want to bring in chat window. Okay. Let me see. You saw it. It's not looping. Okay. How about this chat window? It doesn't look like it's bringing it up. Let me see. I don't think it's showing anything for the chat window, right? I guess you guys don't have to. Let me play another song too, so you guys can at least have something to look at. Yeah, it's showing up as blank. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try another thing. I'm gonna change the address. Oh no. It's broken. Okay, why is it broken? Older version of our browser, please update it to use live chat. Well, that's not good. Okay, let's take this off. This isn't good. Let's take this off here. That's disappointing. That wasn't working. Okay, let's try another. I'm gonna try my social overlays. What do we think? You guys hear music too, right? I'm not just bopping by myself. On YouTube. Yeah, please do. Also, we have released channel memberships. So I'm going to pause that. We've also released channel memberships here. So if you want to do that and have a small additional monthly fee, then you can have access to like private live streams and private community posts and the like. So that is available. It's just a white box. Yeah, I know, right? I know. I don't know. I got some sort of error message, so I'm going to have to look at that again. Let's see here. So Rizzo, I am using Ecamm, and so this is the first time I've tried to go live with Ecamm, and so far it's pretty good. I like all these different options that I'm able to do and use. It's just it's very different than like StreamYard and things I've been using recently. So it takes a lot of like getting used to. Hey, it's a savvy turtle. How you doing? So good to see you. So this is just different. And I also made a change and I updated my computer, which is usually over here when I edit. I usually have a different computer right here. I brought it over here to kind of like my little live station, but this table's super tiny, and so this computer is like delicately balanced on like a box, like a box from like shipping, and because it has to be lower than the lens on the camera that I'm streaming to. So it's just it's interesting. It's a very janky setup right now. Let's see. My name is in green. My name is in green? I'm not sure. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes. So the Cooking Cop and Babe, he is a channel member. And so when he leaves a comment, not only does he have special emojis that he can use, which only are available to him, also his username is in green. So people know that he is actually a channel member. So yeah, I forgot. Thank you. Thank you for that. He has like my little water bottle. It's got these like spikes on it, and it's kind of like heavy, so it's kind of like a dangerous weapon. But okay. And your name's in. Yep. Okay, so let's see here. Does it keep up with? Where are we? Yes. Yeah. When you're a channel member, your name is green. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to try and play my we're going to try the bell again because I don't think you can do more than one. So if we do like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that stuff, right? And then we've got this purple socials. Yes, they should be popping up like that. That's awesome. By the way, I am now, I'm trying to on Sundays, I'm trying to put out an email to people that I've put out a new video because YouTube no longer sends out email notifications of new videos. So the only way you'd see it is if you've already opted into it for like in-app notifications. So if you want email notifications, I'm not sending really anything else. It's just email notification. It has the link to my newest video. If you go and sign up for like the free YouTube download, you would get on the list. Or if you look in the description box and it says like, hey, YouTube no longer is going to send out things. So click here if you want to be included in getting emails. And that's the weekly email there. So let's see here. What do we got here? Hey, Rosh, how's it going? I'm excited for our call tomorrow because I finally have a win that doesn't make me feel like a loser. I finally have done something, so yay to me. All right, so what do we see here? Savvy Turtle says, it's refreshing for you not to ignore your fans with something you don't believe in. Exchange for money to sell poo on stick via sponsorships. Won't mention stream software, but they having problems. I think I know who you're talking about, and I really like their software for a lot of stuff. There's some stuff that I definitely would fix. I'm also using Ecamm for this first time because I've been recording some of my lessons for my e-course, the iMovie Made Easy, and this one was a really cool way to, maybe I can show you guys a little bit later if you want, but it's a really cool way to, I wanted to throw on one more overlay. Sorry, one more thing. Let me throw on my, where is it? How about that one? There we go. I'll throw that on. And then where was I? Okay. So I was doing this because Ecamm, they have it where you can let me see, as an example, if I was sharing my screen with you, which I'm not right now, but let me see, it would look like, oh, look, there you are. But it has the ability for me to change myself to like a square or like a round little icon. I'm going through the options here. Or like this little 4x3. And I was trying to do this and then have the chat down here below, but it isn't really working out. So I'm going to work on that. But the cool thing is, like, when I'm doing then the on-screen tutorials where I'm recording my screen, I wanted to do it where you can see my face at the same time as when I'm showing you the screen for iMovie. So this was a really cool way to record both at the same time. And I was really, really pleased with it because then when the window is like changing, I can put myself in a different part of the screen, which is really customizable. And so, yes, I'm really excited. I've been using it just for the record feature. So this is the first time that I'm actually going live with it. And there's a lot of like different windows and options and stuff going on. So like I'm a little freaked out because there's a lot of stuff going on. But I'm loving my way through it. Let's see here. Hey, Tech for Your Needs. Good to see you. How are you? And let's see, it says, we will have to check out Ecamm and other software providers. Let's see. That is refreshing that you are staying you and have not changed suddenly because of money. Yay! I'm glad to hear that. But that being said, pretty soon I will be asking for money from people only if they want to. If they want to learn how to edit in iMovie, because my e-course, I swear you guys, this weekend, I don't think Rosh is still in here, but I recorded 2 different video modules of like the 10. So like there's 10, like chapters of my course. And so it was like video, like the whole layout basics, and then video basics, and then next is like audio basics, and then transitions and titles and overlays and finishing touches and exporting. So I actually recorded the video section and the general layout overview section, which was, it's like almost an hour and a half, an hour, 45 minutes. And that's after I cut it down. So this is going to be like, video was like the media section, but like this is going to be a jam-packed e-course. So I'm so super duper excited about getting that out. So if anyone wants to learn how to edit in iMovie, then I will ask you for money because, I have a whole course on it. I'm so excited for it. Very excited for that. Okay. Nice feature. Ecamm's only for Mac computers. Am I right? I don't know if you are right. I don't know if that's true. Let me go look in the Ecamm for Windows. Nope, they have an Ecamm for Windows as well. So there's a PC version available, and let me just see here. Oh wait, Ecamm is Mac, and we don't have plans for it in the future. Oh, maybe the question was Ecamm Live Windows PC version, and I think they said the answer is no. It looks like it might be Mac only. I didn't know that. So it says call recorder for Skype is Mac only software, so we don't make a Windows PC version. Ecamm is a Mac software company, so we don't have plans to develop a PC version. So no, I guess not. So I guess for all the people on Windows, I didn't know that. But you know what's funny is a long, long time ago, I can still remember how. Anyways, I digress. I was trying to do a video tutorial and I was learning Camtasia, and I was on a Windows machine. And then I was like, oh, sweet, it would be really cool to use Camtasia because it's really good for the video screen recording too. This was like 5 years ago, actually. I was using Camtasia on Windows. And I found out that, one, they didn't even offer a Mac version as well. And then later when they did, it only had like a quarter of the features. And I was super bummed because I was just like, it just doesn't make a ton of sense to me. You would think that if they're going to release something, that they release it on all operating systems like Linux and everything, but like they didn't. So I did not know that it was only available on Mac. So I apologize. So Tech for Your Needs, you're completely right. It looks like it's only available on Mac. So sorry, I didn't know that. Let's see here. Savvy Turtle says, money and sponsorships, membership is all fine and great. You all members do. What we're saying is selling. Oh, yeah. You don't want to I said shell out. It's funny because for the turtle, but yes, you don't want to sell out just for one sponsor. Yeah, true. Do you guys want to hear some more music? I was thinking, you guys want to like groove for a second? Let's groove for a second. Let's pick one. Let's pick a song. There's only a couple of us here, right? So let's pick this one. I think it drops the beat, a really good one in a little bit. You'll have to tell me though, can you still hear me when the music is going on, or is it only music? If that were true, you wouldn't hear it anyway. Did you hear it? It's a jam. Turn it up. I know. I guess I could put my bell on. Okay, good. Okay, sorry. I don't know if you guys recognize that song, but I did get that one from Audio Hero, which, if you didn't know, if you have like a paid version of TubeBuddy, you get 10 free songs a month from Audio Hero if you go look in your membership perks. And so every once in a while I'll just go in and I'll just download a whole bunch of music and I put it in a file folder that's called music for social media. So I can use it like on Instagram or, Twitter or wherever. And I use that song in particular because I like that beat drop recently for like a post where I was saying how like social media really isn't all that real, because I was like on this like swing thing in like the parking lot of like an espresso stand basically, but I was just like, you don't know where I am at, and I could make it look like I'm living this fabulous life and it's so much better than yours, but like in reality I'm in a parking lot like with people waiting for the bus like 2 feet from me, and like the swing itself was pretty rickety and like it makes you question if you should even be sitting on it. So I was just like, take everything you see online with like a margarita rimmed bunch of salt because, you know, it's really easy sometimes to try and make it look like you're just like living your best life, but like sometimes that's just not real. You know what I mean? So, okay. Yeah. Hip Hopopotamus, my lyrics are bottomless. Do you guys remember that show? You're probably too young. Bonus points for you. Cool points awarded if you know what show I'm talking about. Hip Hopopotamus, my lyrics are bottomless. Oh, I like. Cool. Sad Pika Panda. How's it going? All right. Let's see here. I know. It's a new pun. I like it. Okay, how do I... Okay, so I remove it from there. I am still a little bummed about this whole... didn't bring out the chat thing. So I wonder how I fix that. So let me see what happens when I unlock it. Let me check the settings on it. Let me try and pop out the chat window. And then I'm going to take this URL. And I'm going to change the URL for the window. Yes. And then I'm going to hit save on this and see if that makes any difference. And then, okay, I've done that. Now if I try and appear, it still says, oh no. Okay. What am I doing wrong? I wish I knew what I was doing wrong. No, that would be dumb. I don't think I could do that. I was going to say if I brought in the entire YouTube window, I don't think it would do anything. Hey, technically speaking, question for you, because this is my first time using it on an actual live stream. I'm trying to create an overlay with the YouTube chat window, and I did it as like a pop-out chat, and I took the URL for the chat, and then I tried to bring it on the screen, but this is what I get. I get, oh no, looks like you're using an older version of our browser. Please update it to use live chat. So I don't know what they're talking about, an older version of the browser, because I'm just using Chrome. So I'm not sure exactly what they're talking about here. So I guess I'll just take that off. I don't know how to make it work. Hi. So I don't know if you know anything about that, but I would like to be able to use that. I don't know why it's upset with me though about it. And I was going to say, I don't know if I can just trim, if I was doing like a sharing my screen, because it would show the entire window instead of, yeah, you've never seen it? It's okay. I just thought if you've done this, thank you though for offering. That's really, really nice. Okay. So actually though, I think it's the only thing so far that I really haven't been able to get working, because everything else let's see here. Let's just make sure. I had that overlay working. I had another one with like a little, and this is cool. Like you can upload multiple overlays and just decide which one you want to click on and have be visible. So let me see, what is this one? There's another one where I set up a few different little of these patterns. And then I have, I uploaded some GIFs, however you want to say it. So I have this with a transparent background that doesn't seem to loop. Maybe that's an option. Let me see. It's an autoplay. Oh yeah, when finished, you can loop it. So I can play this and then it will, so I did this on a transparent background and exported it as a GIF. And then I put this as an overlay, and then now I can do it on a repeat. So there's that one. I made this one. Oh, I can do both at the same time. I didn't know you could do multiple at the same time. Let me turn off the like subscribe bell. Okay, so here's this one. And I think I can make this one loop too. Well, there's something right there. You can actually do multiple overlays at the same time and they'll just run over each other. Actually, that could be kind of cool. So if you had one on the left and one on the right, you could have them playing at the same time. So that's kind of neat. Let's see. Ecamm Live is here. Hey, hey, help me out. I am getting this error. How awesome that you guys are here. I am getting this error message. Let me show you. When I tried to bring up the YouTube chat window from this live stream. So I don't know how to fix this. So what I did is I have my YouTube live stream up in a browser window. And then in the live stream stuff, I did the pop-out chat window, and I took that URL and I did it as an overlay. And I'm having a little bit of issues, as you can see, with the on-screen display. I thought it was going to give me kind of like that running window of chat, but I'm having a little problem. I don't know if it's something you can help me with live. Don't feel any pressure. It's just as I'm testing out all of these different things, that is something that I've come across. But as we were just talking about, you guys saw it. You do have to be careful because it is going to allow you to have multiple overlays going on at the same time, which is good. Oh, I wonder if I can actually move one of them. Let me move this like subscribe bell. Let me unlock it and scoot it over here. Oh no. Oh, that's my fault. I made it so that it's on the left side, but I can like shrink down the window. Okay, so there we go. So if I do that and I hit looping, it's actually going to keep playing both of those transparent GIF backgrounds just continually until I turn it off. But that's good to know. So I could have something on the left and something on the right doing its own little dance. Love that. Let me go ahead and turn one of those off. Let me turn off that. Actually, I'll just hit pause on both of those. Maybe it's a widget overlay with a chat. Is it a widget overlay? Maybe. Let me see if there's something that I can... Oh, it's still going. Let me turn off the purple subscribe socials. We're going to hide that. Hide that. All right. Oh, it's not still going, and I'm actually looking at the YouTube window. It's just still going. Technically speaking is coming in with a suggestion here, but and then Ecamm is coming in with maybe it's not that. Let me throw that lower third back on. Okay, so now we're back to the regular layout. Let me see what there are here for options. Image overlays, animated overlays, which are those GIFs that I did, a text overlay, there's a countdown, and a widget, and a group. So let's see if, I don't know, if we hit, oh no, that's how I tried to do it, is I tried to use the widget. Maybe I can show my desktop, right? Let me see. I think I could show it to you, what I'm actually clicking. Okay, so is it only gonna show? You can see now how long the delay is too. So let me try and make it less confusing. Let me take off this widget on the screen and let's see if we can. Do you want to go only to share screen? Let's take a look at this. Ecamm Live, Google Chrome. Let's share Google Chrome. And then, oh, I can zoom in. That's kind of nice. Maybe I don't want it to zoom in, but okay. So let's take a look at, no, too much. So what I did, I was over here selecting the chat window, and then I did a pop out. Oh, come back to me. Let me see if it'll show it. So it pops out the, I'm like making myself, I'm making myself a little dizzy here because it's very Inception with like the here I am and here I am and here I am. Okay, I think I'm confusing myself. Let me close that. Let me come back to this. I can change the latency settings in the Ecamm Live preferences. Can I do that live while I'm live? Let me see here. Use high quality video. And I also got a message when I first came on saying that it was downgrading my quality because of slow connection, but I'm plugged in through Ethernet, so I was a little confused by that too. So let me see here. I don't think you guys can see my screen, so let's take a look here. Automatically hide. Oh yeah, I should do automatically hide after, let's say 10 seconds. And then account, stream, video, audio, screen sharing. No, I don't want to add a margin. let's see here, Facebook. The rest are just YouTube settings, so that's not quite what I'm looking for. Let's see here. I guess I can at least give you guys a song while I'm trying to figure out my life. I don't remember all the songs, so if you like the song or not, sorry. Take a look. It's very Foo Fighters, though. Yeah. What else could we try? Oh, not Wildlife. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna try this again. YouTube chat window. I'm gonna say it's a 400 by 400. We'll make it a square and see. Add this widget, and I still get, oh no, why? Why? I think I'll just come back to it. You guys saw it. I tried to do it. There's such a long delay between, I don't know if you guys could see it, but if I have any more questions. Oh, thanks for hanging out with me. Yeah, I don't understand why the chat is not working. I really would like that to work, so I would appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to say, though, for the most part, I think that is the only thing that I really didn't get working on my test live stream, right? We had all of the overlays. We had the transparent GIFs happening. I didn't try the chat, like the countdown, but I think just about oh, the music was working, and I think I have like sound effects. Check this out, guys. Yeah. Let me see here. So I'm thinking like in the future, like when I'm streaming, then I have a specific, I don't know if I uploaded it yet, but I uploaded a specific like transparent image, like video for like super chats, and one for like just like different Q&As and stuff like that. So I'll be able to do like party noises and stuff like that when it happens. So I'm super excited about that. But like I said, this was mainly just a test to test out all the stuff. So everything except for YouTube chat seems to be working, and the video resolution thing, which was like a weird message to see, but and I'm actually really, really pleased because like I said, my monitor is bigger over here, so I'm actually able to have the window for the preview and the window for like the playback thing actually on at the same time, on like side by side. So really, really like that. So Savvy Turtle said, Ecamm Live, even though you are not a fit for us, we will recommend you as an alternative to StreamYard. Oh, yay, that's awesome. And thanks. They're saying thanks. See, look at that. I love it when like people are so nice. And I think I told you already though, but when I was like moving all the stuff around on the screen, I think I showed you guys that earlier. If you guys were to like back up, that is why I'm using Ecamm, but I was doing a record only mode. So instead of broadcasting, it's just recording and creating a movie file. And then I'm editing that inside of my video editing program for the chapters that I'm making for my e-course, which is the iMovie Made Easy, because this was like the easiest way for me to be like on screen as well as showing you all the clicks and everything that are happening. So super, super stoked. We have a little bit of time though. Is there anything that you guys want to talk about? Oh, and if you didn't see it, two things. two things. One, I'm thinking of doing a Vlogtober where I do a 5-minute live stream, like at the end of every day, as like a diary entry over on like a vlog channel where I just kind of just do a 5-minute reflection, and also then just get like really used to going live like daily, because I've been watching, you know, like Viper, and he's been not only doing so many lives when it comes to like his podcast, but he's been going live every day anyway. So I've been thinking about doing that just as like a mental exercise, like to push myself to just go live. I mean, I really don't have an excuse if the camera's already set up. Now the computer's here. Just 5 minutes at the end of each day to do like a check-in and be like, check progress, you know? I thought like that could be kind of cool. And then the second thing is my video that I was going to have up on Sunday, but then I pushed for one more week. I'm going to be doing all about like basically how you're using TubeBuddy wrong. And there's no like, or incorrectly, I guess, if you want to be proper about it. I mean, not that there's like a completely wrong and right way to use it, but more so like things that people don't even think about using TubeBuddy for. Like everyone only thinks of it for like keyword research, but like keyword research is like one of the ways, and it's not even the thing I use most when I use TubeBuddy. So I had this thing as like, what questions do you guys have around like TubeBuddy, or like you know, just questions about using it, because I find that a lot of people don't understand that there's so much like going on below the surface with all the stuff that it offers and tools and like perks. Like if you didn't know, there's a whole member perks section where you can go and get discounts on like tons of other like products and stuff. So all of that music that I was playing, like I said, it's all in one folder that's called Music for Social Media. I got all of those songs from Audio Hero because of the fact that because you have TubeBuddy, anyone who has TubeBuddy, like any paid level of service, you get 10 songs a month for free anyway. And they have everything from like, you know, 15 seconds to like 30-minute instrumentals, and you can use it like on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram and YouTube. So that's kind of a cool perk, because a lot of the other, and I know they just saw it. I just saw a video. I haven't watched it yet, but they hooked up with a company called Licked, which is funny because I saw them at Vid Summit. I think it was last year. And so now I think it looks like they're maybe doing some sort of partnership where you get a discount with Licked. It's like LICKD, something like that. And it has like some popular music, like from artists that you know. And the thing is, like, they license it so you can have like it used in one YouTube video or something. And I think the price is like not astronomical, you know what I mean? Like it's not that bad. And you get like 15% discount. Don't quote me on that just yet. I think it's like a 15% discount on these popular songs for a one-time use for video for YouTube. I don't have all the details. Go watch the video. I know they just put it out recently about how to use more popular music without getting, you know, like copywritten claims and stuff on it. So I think it's like you buy a single use license for like a single YouTube video, not like yours and it's yours forever. So okay, let's see, did I miss any comments? Okay, see you later, Savvy Turtle, good to see you, bye. What was it? Tap the shell, shell out. Yeah, but yeah, hello, JJ Plays Games. Leg cramp. I'm so old just because I tried to like move my leg. So yeah, if you guys have questions about TubeBuddy, drop them. And I know I've gotten a couple already. It was like, how do you sign into forums? Is it worth actually upgrading? And what are your like favorite top 3 features? So yes, I'm keeping track of all of this stuff, and I'm going to try and work some of that in, because I don't know, you guys can tell me if it's too clickbaity if I say something like the title is going to be like, stop using TubeBuddy, but it's not really about stopping. It's just stopping using it the way that you are using it. The other one was you're using TubeBuddy wrong. I don't know if one is way better than the other. I don't want to be too polarizing because I don't really do clickbait on my channel or anything, but I didn't know if that was too strong to be like, stop using TubeBuddy. And I was thinking, like, you know, the emoji of the girl like doing this one? I was thinking of like doing this one with like a TubeBuddy logo, but then I was like, everyone knows, first of all, that I love TubeBuddy, but like, I didn't know if that would just be like too far. I went too far. Oh, okay. Excuse me. So JJ Plays Games, first of all, I just released a iMovie tutorial yesterday, and that was how to make a progress bar. And I think actually I'm going the opposite direction. It goes this way. because mirrored everything. So it's how to make a progress bar, kind of like, you know, like a Gary Vee video. And so there's that. I was also saying that one of the ways that I've been using this program that I'm currently streaming in, which is Ecamm, is I'm doing my on-screen recordings for my iMovie Made Easy course, which I am going to be releasing, I think, middle of October. So don't quote me on that, but I'm putting that out there as a rough goal to like kind of get myself like a hardline date on it. So I will also be, I think I'm going to do this where anyone who's already on my email list or who like maybe signs up through like a wait list or anything, I saw my friend Trina is doing this. They can get a coupon code so that the course will be even cheaper. And if there are people who are looking to do Final Cut Pro editing, because I'm not going to be making that course for at least 6 months or something like that. I will be making one, just not yet. That one is, Trina will be releasing her, I think it's called Editing for Conversions, and it is going to be focused on Final Cut Pro. And so I think she's kind of doing the similar thing, but she's just much more smart and brilliant about releasing. Like hers was a really good idea about the release window and the email list. And I think like, yeah, so it's really smart. So very, very excited for her. Cool, nice. Yes, awesome. And let's see here. I think that's a lot of the stuff that we wanted to cover though, right? Let's see here. Okay, but yeah, how about you guys? Any questions? Anything that you guys want to talk about? Let's try another song. Let's try this one. Don't know what it is. I don't know what they are because I didn't label them properly. Did we do this one? What's up, Bernard? I think we might have played this one. Is it bad if I just like twitch it? Don't make the viewer feel bad. You're using it wrong. All right, I see where you're going with that. So what should I call it? I could say something like, my favorite 5 features you're not using. Something like that. People love like list type stuff too. I didn't even know this one had words in it. This one has words in it too. Oh, I kind of like this though. I don't know why I'm surprised because I literally picked all of these songs. So from the thousands of songs, I'm like, oh, I like this one. So like, it should be just a curated list of songs I like. I feel like this one's a little bit like Foo Fighters. Oh, I think this one has like the synth that comes in. Apparently I choose like a lot of like electronic dance music. There it is. Hear it? Play around with these things. Yeah. That one. This one. A lot of the time I use StreamYard. Tonight is my first test using Ecamm Live. So this is the first time I've ever used it to stream. I've only ever used it to do recording sessions. I think it repeats it if you don't turn it off. But yeah. Yeah, I think I gotta change. Let me see if I change this and move it over here. It's still out of the way of the other things, right? Yeah. So this is one of the things that I do like about this program that I'm using, which is called Ecamm, is the ability I can upload all these different like, you know, screen overlays and animations, and I have all of these like options. No, this one isn't free, but and apparently I should also mention it seems to only be available on Mac, which I didn't know. I didn't know that. Okay. So JJ plays games. What kind of iMovie tutorials are you looking for that you haven't seen yet? Because I have like 40 iMovie tutorials already on my channel, so I'm curious what else you're looking for. And let's take a peek. Okay, I'm gonna try and turn these guys off. It looks like they will loop. And turn this one off now. And okay, we're gonna take that off. Is it still going? Oh no, that's just the other window. Okay. It's tripping me out. It's tripping me out sometimes. I'm gonna move this down here. I think part of this is actually just trying to really like get the layout the way that you want it, because once it's all like set up, then I could see this being like super helpful. But what's up, Riley Lopez? Good to see ya. We're testing out a new streaming software. It's called Ecamm Live. And so we've been going through all these different functions, and the only thing so far that seems to have broken it or doesn't seem to be working is bringing on the YouTube chat, which is kind of a bummer because I like to sometimes have it on screen so that you guys can like see yourself on screen, which is nice. But it does also have these options to like bring up like the chat on screen, but you have to like click on each one to actually do that. So that's kind of a bummer. Let me see if where are the chat comment and reactions? Is there like a setting for that? New widgets, new groups, new text overlays. Yes, you can share your screen. In fact, I was sharing it earlier. I was making it be very like Inception because it was like myself and a preview window, and so it was a lot. But and I'm not sure if you caught any of it, but the reason I was doing it is because I got this because I'm also using it to record my screen for the iMovie editing course that I'm creating. So I'm going to add this. Okay. Let me see if there's a way to, I think it's supposed to auto remove a comment from online within 10 seconds. Oh, I think it did because the comment is no longer on screen. So thank you so much, Benar, for being subscribed to my channel. I really, really appreciate it. Hello, Carmen from Phoenix. Nice to see you. Don't apologize. It's cool. It's cool. Sweet. Yes. All right. I think, I know, right? You're on screen. So that's kind of nice, but the bad thing is then you have to like kind of babysit the chat and like add each item to the screen, but then it will automatically take it off the screen. So I want to talk to Riley Lopez. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel, but it is hard because I don't have a video edited. So what is stopping you from editing your video? Is it that you don't know how? Is it that... Tell me all the things. Let's see here. What camera am I using? Currently, I am using the Canon 80D, which is a DSLR camera, and then I have a Sigma 18-35 lens on it. And if you're ever curious about equipment that I'm using, in my description box, I think there's a link to my Amazon storefront, which lists everything and all the links for it. So like the ring lights that I use, I think I even have like the backdrop curtains, because those are actually, you know, like blackout curtains. So I have like those. I have the little fairy string lights. I have all of those. Almost everything. Maybe not everything. A lot of the stuff that I use is all linked in the Amazon store. And it used to be that you could not use this camera for live streaming because it doesn't have what they call clean HDMI out. So all the googly junk that you see on the screen, usually, which is like your ISO, your aperture, all of that kind of information, it would be present if you tried to hook this up to your computer and output that image. But Canon recently had released a software update that you could download. It's called the Web Utility. I think that's right. Webcam Utility, something like that. And it's free, and it's for some of specific models where before they didn't have the clean HDMI out. Now you can actually use your nice camera and, you know, maybe a nice lens with your computer and use it as a streaming, like as a webcam. So not every single program will integrate with it. So that's why I was really excited to test it. And it does work with Ecamm. And I believe it works with StreamYard, and there might be a few other programs, but it doesn't guarantee everything. So like I tried to use it once with a Google Meet or Hangout, you know, when they deprecated Hangout, I think it's so Google Meet, it didn't accept it. And then I tried it with Zoom. It did not accept it with Zoom, I don't think. So there are certain programs that it's still working on compatibility. So let's take a look here. Video editor, I can find a good one because I just started. Yes, actually, so my friend Rob Balasabas, when he uses the Canon M50, and when this web utility first came out, I was telling him about this, and I know for a fact that he has used the web utility to stream with his Canon M50. So yes, if you go to the Canon website and your drivers and downloads and stuff, and then you go for your specific model, then you should be able to download the web utility. So the camera program that I'm using, if you're talking about like what's on the screen and what I'm streaming with right now, I'm using Ecamm. So sometimes I use a program called StreamYard, and sometimes I'm using this program. This is my first time testing this one live on YouTube, and it's called Ecamm, which apparently though is only available on Mac. We just learned that tonight. We just learned that. You have a YouTube channel for animation. That's awesome. Well, the thing is, it might seem like the software isn't working because it's not a program really by itself. It's just a mechanism so that your streaming service or whatever can recognize this as being your video input. I don't know how else to explain that exactly, but so you can't just like open up web utility and have it be on screen. You have to like already be inside of Ecamm or StreamYard or like Zoom, and then you select the EOS utility after you install it as your video source, and then it displays it and recognizes it. But it wouldn't do anything by itself if you just clicked on it. I hope that made sense because I kind of get it, but again, that's because I know what I mean. But tell me if that wasn't clear. Let's see, what was this? I had a video that started out, hey, I haven't seen you in forever. I recognize your name though. I had a video that started out doing good, and after a week, it might get 4 views an hour. Do you know why that could be? I don't know. I mean, it could be any number of reasons. It could be the fact that, you know, if it was something about like the 2019 Super Bowl, you know, if it's something like directly right after the Super Bowl, right, you know, right after the Pro Bowl, all of that stuff where like people are still interested in caring about it, then it's something where like people are still looking for it. But if it's something where it's like 4 years later or a long time later, no one's looking for that topic. So it could have something to do with the topic, could have something to do with seasonality, could have something to do with a lot of other videos have come out more recently that like cover it better or faster, or you never know. Okay. Video editor, I have a MacBook Pro. Well, if you have a Mac, you could always start off with iMovie because that's already included for free. Also, you could, you know, check out a few other programs like if you're ready to upgrade to like Final Cut Pro or something like that in the future, you could definitely do that. I'm thinking mid-October is when I'm going to do it. Mid-October? So 14th, 15th, 16th, something like that. I'm going to be releasing my e-course for iMovie Made Easy, which is teaching you the ins and outs of editing inside of iMovie. So I'm excited about that. Let's see here. You are welcome. Hidden things in a Jeep. I don't know. I don't know enough about the video to know why that is. I mean, it could be that you got an initial bump because it's new, because you pushed it out to your social media. But, you know, depending if after that people weren't really looking for it, or like if YouTube served it up to some people and they didn't really stay and the average view duration wasn't great and the CTR or click-through rate wasn't fantastic, they don't continue to keep pushing that out to people because it's no longer new. And so it could be anything like that. But I did hear, I don't know if it's all Jeeps or if it's just like, is it the Jeep Wrangler or Cherokee or whichever one it is, that there's a hidden animal inside of the Jeep somewhere. And that's like one of the fun things that Jeep owners love to do is find the hidden animal. Was it like that? Because those are fun. Okay. Should we listen to another song? I'm actually curious, so I'm going to come back and watch this later, though, if the music is actually coming from the system or if it's coming from hearing it through the speaker on, like, the microphone that I'm using. So I'm wondering, what is this? 2010, and they don't support that anymore. That means no more software updates, so no iMovie because it says need newer software. Yeah, I've run across stuff like that where I had an old iPad, like iPad mini, actually. It might even been the first or second generation iPad mini, where after a while it wouldn't accept any more software updates, which means I couldn't download a whole bunch of apps because it would all require like higher levels of OS. And it was a big fat bummer because it's like, why not at least let me download the latest version that was compatible? But they don't seem to do that. They just say you can't download it, which is kind of like, that's kind of a bummer. So, what do we think? Should we do Epic Journey again? Because I left them as titles, and usually, thank you, Cooper, I like to try and do them by like moods or like by genres or something, but I threw them all in a folder, so we're just going to see what we've got. Ooh, there's one called just Floor Dance. I don't know what that is. Let's see. No, that's too like marching. Oh, that's the one I used for like the Bugatsa in Greece. Yeah. I use that for 4th of July fireworks. It's so funny though when you listen to things and then you remember where you listened to it from. I used this one for a makeup tutorial way back in the day. Let's go for it. Let's try this. And by the way, if you didn't know, if you have a TubeBuddy license, you can download a whole folder for yourself of free music from Audio Hero. This gives me like early, like 2000 Britney Spears vibe. You know the video, the Sometimes I Run video, where they're all dancing on the beach? That's the vibes I'm getting from this. To the 5 of you that are still here with me, thanks for hanging out with me, because the whole point was to just test out the software. I don't know what this video up. Okay. Well, you know, one thing is that when it comes to making videos and standing out and getting views and all that stuff, yes, you absolutely have to look at your analytics. You have to look at your thumbnail click-through rate. You need to look at your average view duration, how long people are staying. You know, what is that percentage? And then what we like to call the 50% drop-off and cliff. So if you can actually scroll through your analytics and see at what point 50% of the audience is still there. You want it to be in the last 2/3 of the video, but most people find it's in like the first third of the video sometimes. So that's not the best, first of all. But once you start to look at some of those analytics as well, and then if you were looking at some of this keyword research, is it actually a topic that people are looking for? How often are people looking for it? Did you phrase the title of the video in a way that actually, one, indicates what it is that people are expecting to see? Is it enticing in some way? And then there's also, once you start looking at videos, okay, there's a few ways that you can look at it. You can either be like first, you can be like really, really different, or you can be the best. So it's kind of like one of those three things have to happen for you sometimes in a really competitive field to get traction, right? So a lot of the time, if you think about this, like if you're first, that's where like a lot of these beauty launches or something come into play, or like some new phone release, you know, and that's why these demo units get out there so that people hopefully can make this content. And then when people start looking for it, when the product gets released, then like their video, boom, pops up. And that's why a lot of these companies also send out units, either PR or, you know, like Sony and all these, where they loan the cameras for a little while, and they send them out to all these influencers, and they all make their videos, and then they're all like gated on the date that they can all release the videos, you know? And so that's kind of like the ways, one of the ways that you can like stand out is like you can be first, because a lot of the times when it comes to, you know, a new camera coming out, like the ZV-1 from Sony, everybody and their mom, first of all made that video, but they were all big influencers that were all on the list from Sony receiving these demo units early, right? So you can be the first person to get the video out, and then everyone who wants to buy it is already looking for reviews, and there's a whole bunch from their favorite creators, right? But it's a cycle that kind of begets itself. Then the other thing is like you can be the absolute best, the most thorough, and like what comes to my mind is something like Jen Loves Reviews when she does an eyeshadow palette review. She may not be the first person to get that review up, but almost always she's going to be one of the most thorough. So that means she's going to do a swatch test with her finger, then a swatch test with a brush, and then she's going to wipe it down and see like the stain power. She's going to do an eye look on it, and then she's going to do a 10-hour check-in. And then she's going to do a scientific kind of like ingredient list breakdown on like what's in there, and she'll go into like any brand controversies and how much it is and break it down price per gram, and like it's just a insanely thorough, well-researched type of video, right? So you got the first, which is the makeup PR people saying like, oh my God, this is brand new, and you're gonna want to see it and look at it go, right? And you can be like the best or most thorough, right? And then you can be someone who's more like just different. So just different altogether. So that could be something like that same beauty palette, right? So you had the person who got the Natasha Denona bronze palette first in PR and did a review on it. You've got, let's see, Jen Loves Reviews, and she's doing the whole breakdown of the palette and how much everything is and all the swatches and looks. And then you've got the last one, which is you can be different, which is one palette and 15 looks, or one palette for using this all over your face, or one palette and, you know, insert something that just like stands out and is like super duper different. So those are kind of the ways that you can kind of come across when you've got anything, as you can, because everything else is going to be pretty pedestrian, and you're not going to necessarily attract new people. It's just going to be people that you already kind of know, like, already in your audience. But to grow and to get eyes on, like, more eyes on you, to hopefully get more subscribers and stuff, you're going to have to follow into one of those three categories, right? Most of the time. So that could be you're different because you're the most entertaining. You're different because you're a demographic or something that isn't necessarily represented or seen. You're different in, you know, the way that you present your materials, and, you know, so everything like that. It's just, it all depends. It all depends. So let's see here. It says, I have a Canon M50. I have the clean HDMI problem. I'm thinking of trying Sparkocam. Thoughts? You know what? I haven't tried Sparkocam, so I can't give you any recommendation on that one, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I wish I could. I don't know what Spark is. That another live streaming platform, kind of like StreamYard or like Ecamm? Because I'm just not sure what it is. You got this. Hey, Jenny, thank you. Thank you. First of all, your profile photo is gorgeous. Wow, your hair is so beautiful in those colors. Thank you for your kind words. That's very nice. Surprise it's Sun. Hey, good to see you. And you know what? I was going to say I popped into one of your live streams the other day. I don't know, maybe it was yesterday or something like that, and you were playing. I don't know if that was like your mom or you were talking to like someone younger, but I saw you on there, and then you were saying you were going to be moving over to your private Discord server. But I saw that you had just like crossed 2,000 subscribers, which is just phenomenally fast growth since the last time that I checked in on you. So I'm not sure what you're doing over there, but you're building a community and doing all the things, and it's awesome. That's really, really awesome. So congrats to you on all of that. And did I miss? Let's see. It's like Ecamm and gives you a clean HDMI. I want to use it with StreamYard. Oh, sweet. Nice. You should do it. Test it. Report back. I would love to know. Let me know how that goes, because that's awesome. Yes, of course. Every once in a while, I pop in on people. Yes. Yeah, I saw someone was saying like, oh my God, you're going to hit 10K and like, like super soon. And I'm like, yeah, it looks like it. You're just, oh, good. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch, Casey. Yes. You go, girl. You go, girl. That was awesome. Yes. All right. Welcome back, Benar. Good to see you. Yep, technology problems, man. I totally get it. Totally get it. Will do. Yeah. Let me know how it goes with Spark Ecamm. Haven't tested that one yet. So, big stretch. You guys can't see it, but my pup's over here doing her big stretching after napping. Big stretches. So, where are you guys watching from? I saw one. I think Benar. She was saying, was it Indonesia or something like that? I want to know. I think there was Carmen. Carmen, you're in Phoenix, right? Heard that. Let's see here. Just catching up on some. You have a channel about succulents and houseplants? Carmen. First of all, I'm going to tell you something. I believe that I don't even know where that plant is now. I believe that I watered a fake plant for like a year and was patting myself on the back for like keeping it alive, when in reality, I think it wasn't even a real plant. But I don't know enough about plants to even know if it was a fake plant. Like that's how sad, like, it feels ridiculous to say this out loud. But okay, I believe that the plant was real. I do, because I think at some point it seemed like the potting soil like bark thing was absorbing water, and the water was not coming out the bottom of this like little drip pan thing. But the leaves itself were like kind of like thick and plasticky. But I swear I think the plant was real. I sound so stupid right now. I believe that the plant was real, and in my mind, it was just one of those like dry, succulent type plants that required a teeny bit of water, like once a week. And that's what I did. So, yeah. I know you're laughing at me. It's totally fine. Don't tell me it's sad. We can't all be the Carmen Whiteheads of the world helping other people keep their plants alive. Because otherwise you wouldn't have anyone to watch your channel, all right? Keep that in mind. There's someone out there who might be questioning if they're watering a fake plant or not, and the point is not to make them feel bad because you want to have them come back and watch more of your videos. Yeah, great. Yeah, everyone laugh at me. That's fine. Everyone laugh at me. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see your question. I don't know. Let's see. I forget how much of a delay there is, so I'm watching it back in this preview window, and it's a good 30 or more seconds behind. So while we all wait for this question. Oh, I think I did this one. Let's try another one. Nope, I did that one too. I see your question. But now we're just gonna take a minute here. This one reminds me of like a Barbie like toy channel. Like it's very like little girly, but like proud. Does that make sense? Okay, so your question was, your channel says you have 4K watch hours, but on my monetization tab it says I have 3.1 watch hours. What do I do? First of all, I would go with whatever the monetization tab is telling you. Okay. I don't know if the other one is telling you that it's 4K watch hours across a different period amount of time than is being measured for monetization. So keep in mind that the monetization 240,000 minutes or 4,000 watch hours it's a rolling 365 days. So you do have to hit it within the last 365 days from today, rolling back 365 days. So it could be that you have 4,000 lifetime hours, but only 3,000 in the last whatever. Also, it could be something like if you then go and private a whole bunch of like live streams because you're like, oh yeah, I don't need those anymore or anything like that, it will not count hours from private videos. So you have to actually have those videos all be public for those hours to count. So if you have, a whole bunch of videos where you privated them, then you lose all those hours. So you could still have that watch time total on your channel or even total in the last 365 days. But YouTube, for the monetization period, it's really looking at like the public ones. So you got to keep them public. Hope that makes sense. Yeah. If you haven't yet too, people, you should drop a thumbs up on this video because that would just make me happy, okay? And let's just take a peek. Let's see here. Should we try another one? This was an Instagram video too. It looks like my... yeah, it won't count your hours from deleted videos. It has to be public videos and ones that are still on your channel. So, nope. Yeah, if you delete a stream, you lose your hours. Yep. So, see you later, Bnar. Yep. Anytime you delete, you lose all your views on that. I use this one on Instagram. It's about time for dinner, yeah? 6:30. Okay. Well, I think that is enough to do my live stream test. So I want to say thank you for everyone being here with me and hanging out. And I will catch you guys in a video very soon. I am going to be doing the, I think maybe not you're using TubeBuddy wrong, but like maybe my top 5 features or something like that. I was going to try and do something a little bit more provocative, but maybe not. That's just not who I am. So maybe we won't do that. But yeah, I think that'll be the Sunday video. It was supposed to be this Sunday's video, but then I did the iMovie one instead. So I think it will be next Sunday's video. Yeah. All right. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me. I will see you guys in a video very soon. Bye.